So today we're going to demonstrate baby bath, and we have Oliver. Oliver was actually born on November 4th, so he is just over 3 weeks of age, and we're going to demonstrate how you would administer a baby bath in the hospital and how you would educate parents about that. So because Oliver has body fluids that might be expelled during the bath, I'm going to wear my gloves. And for this video, we have used a stretcher, which I have been able to elevate to my waist height for the demonstration. And we're also using a plastic bath, which is not what you'd see in the hospital. In the hospital, they have a stainless steel bath so that those baths can be sterilized between babies. But this is a new bath that we got just for Oliver. I have my clean gloves, so I have those on, and I usually get 2 face cloths and a towel. I also have a comb, and I have the baby wash, and I have used a little bit in a medicine cup. If we were using the same bottle between families, we would just put a little bit of the baby wash into a medicine cup. Otherwise, parents may purchase baby wash like this, and regardless, it could be a bar soap as well. Anything that doesn't have perfume in it, that isn't scented, is okay. So we're going to start first with Oliver's bath. And a good way to hold the baby, Oliver's a big guy. Good way to hold the baby is a football hold, where you're supporting the baby with your forearm of your non-dominant hand and baby's head. And another good thing is to bundle up your baby. Oliver's worked his way out of it, so that you can wash his head and his face at the beginning. Before beginning the bath, we would test the water with the inner aspect of our wrist. If it's okay there, then it's okay for baby. So I'm going to start with Oliver's face. And I'm going to wipe his eye from the inner canthus to the outer canthus. He didn't seem to mind that too much. And when I wipe the other eye, I'm going to do the same. Inner canthus to the outer canthus once. You don't use the same spot of the cloth to wipe the face. Then I'm going to wipe his whole face. And just wipe in circular motion around his face. Wow, he's getting good and pink now for this bath. There you go. Babies, when they're newborn, often harbor products from delivery behind their ears. So it's good to wash there, and in the folds in their neck, in the creases. So it's good to wash there. So now I'm going to start with Oliver's head. And his head is about 1/3 to 1/4 the size of his body. So he can get cold pretty quickly. So I'm just going to run the water over his head. Particularly happy here. And then I'm going to take some soap and just massage it into his scalp. That's not so bad. There you go. There you go. In circular motion. When babies are first born, if they have a lot of hair, they can have products of delivery from the delivery in their hair. And so a good way to remove that is to use a comb. Oliver's pretty clean and he doesn't have that. There you go. There you go. That's nice and warm. So now it's really important to dry Oliver's head very well, because he'll get chilled quite quickly. So again, in circular motion. going to go downhill now because I'm going to remove Oliver's clothes and put him in the bath. And lots of times babies either like this or they don't. And so we'll just see with Oliver. So I'm going to remove his diaper. And he's got a little bit of stool in here. So I'm going to remove that. Change those gloves. There, now you're okay. Now to pick up a baby and put them in the bath, it's good to put one hand under their head and one hand under the bottom. Okay, that gives you good support. And we're just going to lower Oliver into the tub. Now, when baby's in the tub, another good way to secure him is to hook your little baby finger or one of your fingers underneath his axilla to give him some support. There you go. That's not so bad. It's the best part of the bath for you. So I'm just going to get him a little bit wet, and then again, as quickly as possible, I'm going to use the soap and start from the top and work my way down. It's important to get in all the creases, and when babies are first born, they often have a lot of vernix on them, the white coating, and it tends to harbor in the creases. So it's important if you wash his little hands to make sure they're rinsed well, because lots of times babies put their fingers in their mouth and we don't want him to put that soap in his mouth. There you go. That's not too bad. Okay. And I'm just going to wash his bottom a bit and make sure to wash under his scrotum and his penis, because again, that's sometimes where in those folds the vernix or stool can harbor. There you are. And it's important to know as well, Oliver is not circumcised, and so in terms of retracting the foreskin, we do not retract the foreskin. I think I'm going to leave you in here, Oliver, because you love it. We're not going to retract the foreskin for baby boys who are not circumcised. We're not going to retract that foreskin until they're about 4 to 8 years of age, and that's a conversation they can have with their pediatrician or their family physician. But it's important to teach parents about that. There you go. Now we just want to wash Oliver's back, so we're going to just lift him. Oh, I know he's got a little bit of soap under his arm. We're going to lift him a little bit, and this is a good way to see his backside here. And what I do is I hold him on his jawline with my arm again hooked under his axilla. So I'm not holding his neck, I'm actually holding him on his mandible, his jawline. There you go. So now I'm all ready to get Oliver out of the bath. Babies tend to, this position looks horrible to us, but babies tend to love it in that position. And when we lift him up, we can sometimes see he will demonstrate a bit of that stepping reflex. See where his legs step? It's a normal reflex in babies, and we'll see that often. So I'm going to remove him from the bath. I'm going to get another towel and move my baby bath out of the way. There you go. And all that bath is completed. Bath time is a good time to complete a head-to-toe assessment on baby. But I think we're going to stop there so that we can actually do the next video about diapering and bundling.